so I actually know quite a bit about this character.
I'm glad. I'm glad somebody can carry us.
Yeah, the match versus Ness can be kind of awkward because Ness has some incredibly active hitboxes that are very good at walling out and dislodging Luma. Once she's gone, right, Rosalina is just a very hard, very floaty hitbox. But if she can keep Luma alive, that puppet character can do a lot of work.
Yeah, I will say, knowing a lot about Ness, Utah got way too many of them, including Sen, but Fatal up in here, starting off with some beautiful little side Bs, side magnet, trying to put some pressure on, but I don't know why that grab didn't hit. That was a war crime in of itself within the first 30 seconds, and you know what? Rummy ain't complaining because that's a stock with that fair.
Yeah, an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous edge guard situation set up off of a sour spot down air. The checkmates Rosa down air can put you into, my friend, are absolutely gorgeous. Right now, though, it's just Rummy trying to find the edge guard, the ledge trap, and able to reset the situation, but not get too much more.
Yeah, but trying to find it with the Luma. I love that. Covering low with the Luma, and know what? It's going to set up for that edge guard. You don't even need the spike on that down air. It will do the job just fine. Rummy, they might be one away in seeding, but it don't matter. Rummy is showing up right here as if it's an 0-2 versus the top of the top.
And the way Rummy is moving right now is absolutely gorgeous. Playing defensive, right? Playing at that mid-range, abusing their lead to make Luma wait out that timer, right? Wait for Luma to get back. I won the speed run on the starter, by the way. But right now we're seeing Rummy make great use, as they now get juggled earlier, of one of Rosa's best techs. The fact, which is that pivot cancel till every character can do it, but when Rosa does it, when she attack cancels, it actually sends Luma doesn't turn around. She still goes in that original direction, so you can actually separate them while still sync.
Yep. And you know what? Rummy, though, coming through. Look at this damage, 130%. This is looking rough, but Fatal not quite able to get the stock. I thought that back throw was it. And, of course, the utilization of that Rosalina down B to go ahead.
Disgusting. That was absolutely disgusting.
Safe disadvantage to get that stock right afterwards. You got to be careful at all times.
Yin, I don't, dude. That was the drop.
That was rough.
Double jump and then using the Luma to pressure shield when you're far enough away to not get hit. It's just a get out of disadvantage free card. This edge guard too was so good, right? Just finding the situation, the low Luma and desyncing her so you're up high, doing it again there, and then finding that forward air with the grounded Luma afterwards. Just both pressures, right? Desyncing Luma vertically, which is not something you see very many Roses do at all, including Debuzz. And it creates so many awkward pressure situations where, right, normally if you're swinging low, a pretty good option is to jump away, is to slingshot back, because then they can't just jump and juggle you. But against Rosalina, she doesn't care.
Yeah, no, that was absolutely brutal. And, you know, you gotta love a nice little tech fiend, because every now and again you'll see a player that maybe you don't recognize, and all of a sudden they come out here with some nice clean tech like that desync you mentioned. Not to mention the way they played that mid-range. It was just, I'm keeping you at this nice distance where if you make one slip up, Luma's ready to go ahead and cover, and I'm gonna capitalize.
Absolutely, and the way that spacing was applied was such that you could always hit Luma or Rosa, but never both, but they were still close enough to each other that when you swung for one, you would get that hit, but then the other could still find the punish afterwards. Here on Battlefield, though, the playstyle has to be different. Rosa can, with these neutralizers, these uppers, as we're seeing, find a lot of success with some ladders and some juggles, and that's Rummy's game plan here early.
Yep, and oh my gosh, that landing through into the up smash, putting out some nice bit of damage, and Fatal just looking for these PK fires, and oh my gosh, the miss on the drag back. That could have been big for Rummy.
Yeah, the drag back, trying to find the jab lock. Here you get the rapid jab, which allows you to apply the shield pressure, run on over. If that rapid jab had hit, Rosa can actually run up and start jabbing again, Luma facing towards you, and you actually can find an infinite in that situation.
Absolutely wild that she could do that. Oh my gosh, the air dodge through Ness flash right there. All right, he's trying to catch her with that up air, but not going to be able to find it. Rummy, he's getting right on through, and oh my gosh, Fatal once more just throwing these hitboxes out, trying to secure something off the PK fires.
I love that very late fastfall, so that he got hit as soon as he fastfall and was immediately able to find the tech because of the way the momentum interacted. It was really weird finding the Luma callback to close out the stock, but then just missing the angle. And I don't know how much Rosa you've ever messed with, Ian, but honestly, that recovery can be really hard to angle.
Hey, tell me about it, sister. Some of these recoveries are treated way better than others, but you know what? It don't really matter right now because Rummy lighting it up, 69 magical percent. But you know what? I have a feeling Fatal isn't going to be staying on it too long. But you know what? He's showing me up right here with these fares.
And I love that grab just to get the thunder off of you. That can be a huge X factor in the match too, because if you push Fatal off stage where he's forced to use that up special to edge guard, you can just grab it away and put them into special fall immediately. Rummy is consistently catching Fatal between a Luma and a Star Galaxy Princess here. It's just impossible for him to get anything started. And even when he gets an edge guard or situation, it's just a reversal. There is nowhere for this Psychic Child to breathe.
That was absolutely nasty by Rummy, but you know what? We got to take a second because Fatal looking for the stock and might hit a Luma, but not able to find the hit on the Princess. This yo-yo coming just a little too short over and over. Maybe finally hold up the whip on the up. Oh, the Luma to save.
I was gonna say, are you kidding me there? Because missing the top platform, which is what Rummy was aiming for, and was still able to find some pressure, a little bit of extra credit for the trouble. I love that lunar landing there. That's when you land in the startup of your aerial. Luma won't cancel her aerial, but you will. So the Luma aerial still comes out, and you're able to input another option. And Rummy has been making great advantage of a lot of the Rosa tech, which is something very different than what DeBuzz does, who we will see possibly later on tonight. And it's just really impressive seeing this with this character, right? This is not the type of Rosa play we've seen at high level.
Yeah, but the Luma into the up smash.
Yeah, wow. And you know what that was? That was a dash attack cancel.
That was amazing.
Because I don't know if you saw how Luma shot forward in that dash attack there. So he pivot. It was a pivot cancel dash forward up smash. I think that actually may have been. I wanna see that. I hope we got that on the clip because I'm curious exactly what move it was. I thought it was a dash attack, but it looked like it wasn't. We didn't see one of the craziest things Rosa can do in this set, but it didn't matter. It wasn't needed, and it's because Fatal wasn't pressuring shield. Rosalina can actually dash up or can dash attack you and then dash cancel grab, and Rosa's dash cancel grab. Luma, as has been a trend in what we've talked about with the Rosa Luma attack, doesn't cancel her dash attack when you dash cancel. So the dash attack comes out, but you still get your grab, which means that dash attack, if it hits them or hits shield, actually true confirms into grab. And she's one of the only characters in the game with a true grab confirm. It's absolutely busted.
That's wild. Side note, chat calling out that Rummy was a player named Kimonito.
Oh, I know. Okay, I know who Kimonito is. Kimonito. I saw the Twitter and I was like, I thought that was someone else's Twitter, which is Rosalote here. Kimonito is. That makes a lot of sense then that we're seeing a really technical Rosa playstyle because Kimonito is widely known as the purveyor of Rosalina tech.